And this is Brian Anderson, along. With Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now here's Simmons to the paint. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
And Grant, plenty of defensive potential for De'Aaron Fox with his length and quickness.
So true, B.A. I mean, he's still working to realize that potential at this level. But I love that he enjoys defending. But to this point, I'd say he's finding more traction on the offensive end of the court.
Here's Hero after the basket by Oklahoma City. Fox left side. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the Thunder call time here.
You know, last season, Andrew Wiggins, he really started off on a tear. But by the end, I'd say, yeah, he improved, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done for him to deliver on his max contract.
Grant, that contract for Andrew Wiggins, 5 years, $147 million, give or take a few dollars.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I'll tell you what, you might recall management wanted to sit down with Wiggins when they offered that contract. They really wanted to be ensured that he was going to plan to get better as a player. I'll tell you what, that's rarely a good sign.
Simmons drives in, and Hero grabs the board. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Fox. There's the triple. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Back to Hero. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, Porzingis in the early part of his career has had some phenomenal first halves of seasons. in the second half has faded. You really just want to see a complete year from Kristaps Porzingis where he can dominate.
With the step back. There's the three. Back to Fox. Driving to the basket. And the layup falls. Fox has got 6.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. George, no good. It's Fox with a drive. Here's Hero. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Hero's got his second basket on the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great. Oh, man, just
Taking you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Wiggins for 3. That one doesn't drop. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Hero with the bucket.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Simmons. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They trail by 7.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Hero outside. But they get it back. Back to Fox. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Fox, that's good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Fox. Here's Whiteside. Out to Fox. DiVincenzo driving. Lets a 3 fly. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Wiggins. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
There's 10 seconds left in the opening quarter. Buries it from 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And that one comes up a bit short. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
That's tipped. DiVincenzo with the steal. Fox right side. Now, Grant, when you were playing, you were a triple-double machine. Now it seems like we're seeing a lot more of that.
And that's so true, B.A. 25 years ago, triple-doubles didn't happen very often. But But in today's game, you're seeing with the spacing on the floor, the amount of possessions per game, the versatility of players in the game, and the incredible shooting from the three-point line. Just some great catch-and-shoot players in the NBA. And I think as a result, yes, triple-double is happening more frequently, which is so much fun to watch as a spectator.
Think about Paul George in his second year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it.
Now here's Fox. 17 points in the game. DiVincenzo. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Yeah, Paul George put his defender in the blender right there. Tough for him to guard that kind of possession.
George hits them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Execution by Whiteside there on the pick and roll, flawless, diving right towards the basket and getting the ball in ideal position.
Now here's George. Excellent D there from Whiteside.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And with Hassan Whiteside, it's always been a question of fit and motivation. The tools are all right there for him. Last season, he was motivated and had a really good year.
As for Whiteside, Grant, when he has the fire in him, he can be an all-star type player.
Yeah, B.A., I agree. I mean, having that drive is really at the heart of the issue for him. When he's motivated, when he's engaged, wow, he has a chance to be really, really special. Finding the right team is paramount to his success. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh, he really fought for that one, battling through contact to complete the play.
Timeout called, the Thunder.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Claxton. Here's Grant. Kicks it to George.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now DiVincenzo. He's got 6. And he's going for the oop here.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And here's Hero. Give him 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Hero. 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. So it's the Thunder now. It's a 13-point game. Got a hand on it. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porzingis misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
George hits them both. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Here's Fox. 17 points in the game. Pass to Doumbouya. Fox outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here. And 1:01 left in the half. Here's Fox. There's the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
Pass to Monk. Back to George. Now here's Grant. Three-pointer. Back to George. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Claxton. Off the mark there with a 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Fox outside. The 3, pure from three-point range. Fox has got 22.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Suns on top, up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Wiggins for 3, knocks down the triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And it's the Thunder with the ball, trailing by 19. Pass to Monk. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. All right, Grant, looking around the league right now, is there anyone who stands out as being vastly underrated?
Wow. There are a few, but one player that I really like is Bam Adebayo. Now, we know he made the All-Star game last season, and rightfully so. But I think his impact on the floor defensively, his athleticism, his playmaking ability, his ability to knock down the mid-range shot and finish at the rim is very, very underrated. I love this young man's game, and he has a bright future in front of him.
Makes everybody better, too.
Exactly.
On the attack, Simmons. George outside. Stolen by Wiggins. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Hero. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Monk. Takes a 3. And Hero grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Wiggins with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here's Simmons. 14 points for him. And they double up Simmons. Here's Grant. The Thunder with another miss. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
You know, Grant, a few years ago, the NBA moved up the trade deadline to before All-Star Weekend. So it's had some effects. The trade deadline is earlier. There's the buyout market involved as well. Teams really can change their roster in different ways now.
Yeah, they really can change their roster, and that's important for teams as they prepare for the stretch run ending the season post All-Star Weekend. But the bottom line, I think it helps the GMs and the front offices because you know what? They can enjoy their All-Star Weekend now. Before, they had to wait till after All-Star Weekend to execute a trade. They get it done now, and then now they can enjoy their week off during the All-Star break.
Now we get the real story. Very nice.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
It was a quick turnaround between last season and this one. The original suggestions had training camp less than a month after the finals ended. That aroused some concern from the players' union, and the gap was widened, but not by much. Guys, no complaints here. It's time for NBA basketball.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Alec.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
1:42 left in the third quarter. On the attack, Simmons. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Maybe a do-or-die season for Whiteside, as last year was the end of a contract year for him, trying to show that he still has it. Got a lot of chances to show that he could still be a factor as a big man.
On offense, here are the Thunder. And he comes up with a bucket. Simmons has got 16 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Hero on target from range.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
George's shot is off. Phoenix dominating the game. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. DiVincenzo driving. Wiggins outside. Pass to Whiteside. Clock at 6. The shot no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Over to the wing. Here's Grant. From deep. The rebound by Whiteside. Now Hero. Inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
Stolen by Hero. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Boy, Grant, the situation in the league last year forced a lot of players into some tough decisions.
There really were a lot of tough decisions. First and foremost, you had the NBA bubble. People were concerned about the health and safety of players. And would that be compromised? And some players decided and opted out of returning back to the bubble. And then, of course, you always have injuries, and that's always a problem. Players had to decide whether to come back, how long should you wait till next year. These are tough decisions I know personally I went through many times, many years ago with regards to my injuries. And you know what? Players today are still having to make those tough decisions in the game.
And Fox, here we go. 5 on the clock. Here's Whiteside. Uses the glass on the layup.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
George drives in. It's hauled in by Reddish. Fox outside.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
We've played just over a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Graham. Here's Monk. George outside. Grant outside. From deep. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Dumboya. Sinks that one from the post.
And sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Pass to George. Left side Simmons. Kicks it to George. The 3 is up. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Count the basket.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Fox outside.
Right here.
Well, Grant, the issue of load management became a big topic in the past few years. What's your take on the regular rest for a lot of big-time players?
Well, B.A., I'm a big believer in rest and recovery throughout the course of an 82-game season. I mean, it is such a long season. There's so much wear and tear, the travel, the pace of the season, the amount of games. So I'm all for that. Although I think sometimes we've gotten a little too far where we err on the side of too much rest and too much load management. So I hope the pendulum swings a little bit back where, yes, we emphasize it and we enforce it, but we don't go too far with it. I feel like it's not great for the game. It's not great for the fans. It's supposed to be hard. The season is not supposed to be easy. And so I'm a big fan of it, but we just have to be careful it doesn't get too far out of control.
3-pointer, Fox. The Thunder with the rebound. George drives in. And the jam by George.
George is not settling for low percentage plays right now. He's putting the defense in a really tough position.
They kick it out to Porzingis. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And the Suns lead by 21.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's Fox missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
.52 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Wiggins outside. Just 5 to shoot. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 13-4 run. Back to George. The rebound by Wiggins. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Fox penetrating. Outside Porzingis. Wiggins for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here are the Thunder now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's Simmons. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Fox. So it's the Suns winning this